let's take a look. Hey everyone, welcome back to another jam-packed edition of ScoreCentre. As usual, we've got our AFL tips. We have our eBay top 10 for Aussie and international cards. We'll be opening up the latest select AFL highlight and NAB Rising Star cards. We're checking out the hits of the week and cracking some packs. There is so much to get to, so let's just get into it. Okay, let's jump into the AFL tipping and we'll look back at round 13, but we'll do it pretty quickly because I only got 3 tips correct. We got the St Kilda game incorrect. We got Port correct. We got done by Hawks there. Adelaide, we got correct, poor West Coast. We went for Freo, but Richmond had the win in the end there. I had tipped a North victory there against the Giants, but it was not to be. We had the Bombers over Carlton, and the Pies got rolled by 4 points. It should be us winning games by 4 points, but well done, D's there in the Big Freeze 9. Let's turn to round 14 now. We've got Port taking on Geelong tonight in a little over 3 hours when I'm recording this, but it will be closer when you see this. Let's go for Port. It is in Adelaide, so we'll go for Port, but I think it might be a bit of a closey, so we'll go for 13 points. We'll go for 13. So Friday night, we've got the Lions taking on the Swans. We'll go for Brisbane. Brisbane are very difficult to beat at home. Then on Saturday, Arvo, we've got the Giants and Freo. And that's a bit of a toughie. Oh, it's at Giants. Let's go for the Giants. Why not? Then Saturday night, the Tigers taking on St Kilda. I'm inclined to go for the Tigers, I must say. Then we've got Carlton taking on the Suns on Sunday, Arvo. And not sure about that. Not sure about that. Very sure about this. We've got the Bulldogs over North Melbourne at Marvel. I'm going to go for the Blues. We're going to go for the Blues over the Suns. So those are my tips for round 14. We've got Port by 13. We've got the Brisbane. We've got the Giants. We've got the Tigers. We've got Carlton. And we've got the Bulldogs. A lot of teams having a bye this week. Let's have a look at our tipping comp. So we've got the top 10 there. So for round 13, okay, we had a lot of people on 5. We had Mr. the King in first spot with a round margin of only 6. And then we had lots of people on 14. A lot of people on 14 there. We've got Liskey's Legends. We've got Simo's Picks. We've got Tom's Tim Tams, Super Swans, Olivia Purcell Fan, Jack Parrott, Dan's FC, Sarong Sarite, and Kata Kerno. Thinnan is, I think, I'm not sure. I'm probably mispronouncing all of that very badly, but you're in 10th spot for last week. Let's have a look now, total. Oh, and look how close it is. Look how close it is. We've got Mason in first spot on 76 with a total margin of 384, but only 9 margin points behind, and also on 76. We've got Brisbane Lion fan, Harry S. I don't remember a Brisbane Lion fan. Harry, you might have changed your name, or maybe you're new to the comp. Wow. Harry, you're in second spot and only 9 margin points behind the leader. Very exciting. We've got Bib Jib on 75. We've got Guns and Rosies on 75 as well. Then on 74, we've got Tizza, Mr. the King, and Jesse, and Team Wiggles. I can't read. And then in 9th spot, we've got Forever Proud Trudy and Riles in 10th. On 72, it is so close. Where am I? Let's have a look. I'm in 14th spot, so I've gone down 1. And yeah, there you go. That is everybody there. So that is our tipping for this week. Good luck, everybody. Well, let's jump into the eBay top 10 now for the week of June 5 to June 11. Now, this just was outside the list, technically number 11, but I thought it was really cool, so I still wanted to include it. It sold for $980, and it's a full set of 1991 State of Origin heroes. We've got the poster and the sticker cards, so there was 30 sticker cards in total that had 4 stickers each. And of course, what you were supposed to do is peel off all of the stickers and stick them to that huge poster with Wally Lewis being chaired off there. Yeah, I thought that was really, really cool. Haven't seen a full set of that go up for sale before, so very nice bit of Queensland Rugby League memorabilia there. And there's a closer look at the sticker cards as well. So in 10th spot for 1,000, we have a bulk lot of 2021 and 2022 team coach cards. There was quite a lot, but these are like the main biggies. We've got the Dane Zorko Gold Card Craft. We've got a Lachie Neale Trophy Star. We've got a Harry Mackay Trophy Wild Card there for the Coleman medalist. We've also got the Christian Petrarca Silver and Gold versions of the Norm Smith Trophy Wilds. Those are absolutely sick. We've got the Trent Cotchin and the Zach Merritt Gold Card Crafts. Of course, along with the collage and the common card crafts there that you need, of course, to craft to get the gold one. And then there's the Paddy Dangerfield one. We've got a gold Mitch Duncan Star Wild. And we've also got the Tom Mitchell Gold Card Craft, a Jaeger Ramirez Star Wild. And we've got a Dusty Trophy and a Gold Trophy. That's absolutely huge. And of course, the Tom Lynch Star. So I think for $1,000, that is a very, very awesome value, I think. Very, very good value indeed. In 9th spot for 1,025, we've got another full set of the Dolphins inaugural cards, the set of 18. That's set number 95. Then in 8th, we've got $1,100 for the Nick Rewalt Captain's Signature from Select Pinnacle 2009. As I always say, I really love these Captain signatures that Select have kept the design for all these years. And that was number 9 of just 60. In 7th spot, we've got another full set of Dolphins cards. This sold for $1,200, and it was set number 113. In 6th spot for 1,415, we've got a Shane Warne Showtime card from Select's cricket release of the 1997-98 release. Don't see these very often, so I thought we'd take a look. We've got firstly the Redemption, the Showtime Redemption card. It's got congratulations, you have received one of 100 redemption cards that entitle you to a special card of the Australian International Cricketer of the Year. The Showtime card will feature the outstanding Aussie player selected by Ian Chappell from the 97-98 Test Series and one-day internationals between Australia, South Africa and New Zealand. The cards will be produced at the conclusion of the 97-98 Test Series and will be numbered 1 to 100. They will be issued strictly in order of receipt of this redemption card. And then you've got on the back, you've got here's what you do. Send this card to the address below by registered post, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the earliest the cards will be mailed is late March 1998. So, by the end of the season, Shane Warne was chosen by Ian Chappell as the player of the season. So there you go, you've got your Warnie Showtime card there. And then on the back, we've got Select Cricketer of the Year, selected by Ian Chappell. Shane Warne had a great season in which he took 30 Test wickets, including the 300th of his career, helping Australia to series wins over New Zealand and South Africa. He was appointed vice-captain of the one-day side and led Australia to an important victory over the Kiwis in Steve Waugh's absence. And that was card number 57 of course, 100. Love that. I think that's absolutely awesome. In equal fourth spot for 1,450, we've got the Michael Tuck Games Record Signature. This was in Select, this was the case card in Select Ultra XL 2003. Of course, Michael Tuck had that record of 426 games. For a very long time, it did get bumped off by Boomer Harvey 5 or 6 odd years ago, the absolute incredible North Melbourne legend. But Tuck, absolutely, still an absolute giant of the game, and that record is absolutely one to remember. That was card. So there was 50 of these signatures. All of them were numbered 1 of 50. But yeah, absolutely awesome. And then also selling for 1,450, we've got the John Nichols Carlton 300 game signature case card. This came from Select Prestige 2010, and that was card number 48 for the Nichols signature. Then in third spot for 1,499, we've got a full set of the Team Coach gold cards. That's absolutely insane. Now, these are for me one of the sleeper hits of Team Coach. I think they look absolutely amazing in person. I think they're one of my favorite inserts in Team Coach. Although there's so many awesome inserts from Team Coach this year that I'm absolutely loving it. But to put things into context, you get the gold cards are 1 every 12 packs. So you'll get 3 every box. And there is in total 225 gold cards. So if my maths is correct, and it probably isn't, because but if it is, I think that's about, you would have to buy 75 boxes of Team Coach, and that's if you didn't get any doubles. And so that's about $9,000 worth of Team Coach boxes just to get a full set of the gold cards. So that is absolutely insane. I think very, very few people will have a full set of the gold cards from Team Coach. So that is crazy. That's absolutely awesome. Then in second spot for 1,550, we saw these about a month or 2 ago. We've got another full set of the 6 autographs from Futera Cricket 94-95. And of course you have 6 absolute greats of Aussie cricket there. Michael Slater, Shane Warne, Steve Waugh, Mark Taylor, and Booney. Fantastic. Love that set. Very, very mid-90s colours. And in first spot for 3,947, we've talked a lot about the 63 Scanlons because of the Team Coach 60th anniversary cards, and just also the 63 Scanlons are one of the most sought after and beloved sets in the AFL, but also in the in rugby league as well. We have Reg Gasnier, one of the absolute all-time greats, and immortal, of course, of the game. That is his 63 Scanlons card, and that is the back, number 17 of a series of 18 there. You get out of your Scanlons. Football gum. He, by the age of 23, he'd superbly elusive centre. He'd played 17 times for Australia. Just by the age of 23. He captained New South Wales and Australia, toured England, France and New Zealand. At his best, Gasnier is the greatest match winner in league football. That is your eBay top 10 Aussie cards for this week. Then we turn our attention to the international cards selling on eBay Australia for the same time period. And in 10th spot for 1,550, we've got a Joker Rookie Rampage RPA, taken from Panini Excalibur 2015-16. And in 9th spot for 1,600, we've got a Luca blank canvas. Love the blank canvas. I think they're really, really awesome. That Luca one came from Court Kings 21-22. Then in 8th spot for 1,649, we've got a Tim Duncan Downtown. This one came out of Cornerstones 18-19, and it's a PSA Gem Mint 10 on that. Also love the Downtowns. I have been lucky enough to get one Downtown for Peyton Manning, Colts, from a break. So yeah, love the downtowns. They are very rare. I think they are generally a case card, but I love their design. I think they're really cute. Then in 7th spot for 1,824, we've got a Cristiano Ronaldo autograph booklet. This has come out of Panini Immaculate 2019-2020, and it's booklet number 50 of 99. And there's the signature itself in the booklet. And it's also really interesting to see. So this is a Beckett 9, and it's in a huge, of course, it's a booklet, so it's in a huge Beckett grading case there. That's really interesting. You don't see those too often. Then in 6th spot for 2,192, we've got an Andre Iguodala Golden State. This is a NBA Finals game-worn patch, which I think is absolutely sick. It's a sick patch either way, but the fact that it was actually worn in Game 3 on June the 6th, 2018, I think is absolutely sick. In my opinion, we see so many patches that have not been game worn. They've just, they have these sessions where the players will put on a whole bunch of clothing, and then that's considered that the person's worn it. It's not the same as owning a piece of jersey that the player has actually worn in a game. Not to mention a finals game. I think that's absolutely awesome. So that's from Panini Opulence 2018-2019. Superb patch as well. That's absolutely awesome. And that was booklet number 1 of just 13. So that is absolutely sick. And then in 5th spot for 2,300, we've got a Jordan. So this was not released by Upper Deck or Panini or Topps. This is actually a Nike promo card for the original release of the first Air Jordan in 1985. That's such a sick photo. And of course, it's sort of hard not to see how they would get the Jumpman logo from that photo. It's absolutely sick. I love that. That's a Beckett 9 as well on that promo card. In 4th spot for 2,764, we have Hasbulla Gold Prism out of this year's Panini UFC Prism 2023, of course. This is a gold prism, so they're numbered to 10 on the golds. Look, he's a bit of a cult figure, although, well, I guess depending on who you talk to, a lot of people have no idea who he is. To other people, he's like their favorite human being on earth. It's an interesting card. It's an interesting card. It's 10 of 10 for that. In 3rd spot for 3,433, we've got a Phil Foden Blue Shimmer from Prism 2019-2020. That is a SGC 9 on that, and that card is 2 of 8. And then in 2nd spot for 3,500, we have. I feel like we've gone from UFC. We're kind of UFC, and then we went to. Oh my god, my memory's like terrible. EPL. Now we're on F1. Well, I like this variety. So this sold for 3,500. We've got a Ralph Beauchamp. Oh, I didn't look that up. But it's from Campos Racing, F2, not F1, F2. But this is the Superfractor Auto. So we know a Superfractor is numbered 1 of 1. So they are incredibly special. That's out of Topps Formula 1 Chrome 2021. The F1 Chrome has been a massive, massive success. I've seen a lot of cards selling for big out of that. And then you got on the back of the card, of course, 1 of 1. And then in 1st spot, who do we have? We have selling for an eye-watering $9,500. we have a Paolo Banchero jersey number auto. This is from Panini Impeccable 2022-23. I love this. I love the number symmetry. Of course, he is jumper number, or jersey number 5. So that's what the card is about. He's number 5, so that, hence the big 5. But then the card itself is numbered out of 5, and it's card number 5. And I reckon this is probably one of the few cases where I think a number 5 would be preferable to a number 1. Because I just love having a 5 of 5 for a jersey number 5. It just makes sense. That is the eBay top 10 for this week. I love the variety that we've seen, and yeah, long may it continue. Okay, let's get into this week's AFL highlights and rising star cards. And like we have all year, we've got the black select pouch that will contain our, should be 2 cards. Occasionally it's 3, but we have 2 this round, and that round was round 10. It was the match winner, Sam Durham. Fantastic. That was an incredible end to the dream time at the G game between, of course, arch rivals Essendon and Richmond. And yeah, Sam winning the game for the Bombers in the dying moments of that game. Absolutely huge, by 1 point as well. So absolutely massive. And then we have a look at our round 10 NAB Rising Star nominee. We've got Josh Weddle for the Hawks, and let's have a look. We'll look at Josh's number first. Of course, the Indigenous Guernsey as well there, and we've got 193 of 290. Very nice number. Well, nice number for Josh, getting 290 purchased. Wow, 4 days shy of his 19th birthday. In his 4th game. Fantastic stuff. Very, very well done, Josh. Sam, let's have a look at your number. It's a great picture as well. How is this happening? How does this keep happening? How does this keep happening? We are going to have a low number. Let's try to do a top 10. We've got a number 1. We've now got a number 2, we've got a number 3, we've got a number 6, and I'm pretty sure we've got a number 9. Let's try to get a number 4. Number 4, number 5. That's... How does this keep happening? I promise I don't know anybody at Select. Wow. I was expecting that to be like another high number. That's... I don't know how... Well, so we've got a number 1, we've got a number 2, we've got a number 3. As well as a 6 and the 9. Okay, that's number 2 of 340. Okay. Well, he did kick 2 goals, so it's a goal number. Essendon ended its 9-year, 13-match losing streak to Richmond. Well, yes, you can't really get much more exciting than a come from behind 1 point win at the Dreamtime at the G. Okay, that's not a 1 point win, that's a 2 point win this week. I still can't believe that's happening. I've never got so many low numbers before. It's a bit, I was going to say creepy. It's not creepy, but it's a bit weird. It's a bit bizarre. Like, statistically, I wouldn't expect that to happen at all. Oh wow, okay. Well, there you go. That is our, and there was, did I say 340 were purchased? I think I did. But I'm just kind of all over the shop now. But there you go, that's our round 10 highlight and NAB Rising Star cards. Well done, Sam, well done, Josh. 2 young guns of the AFL. Looking forward to seeing them prosper in the coming years. But yeah, there you go, that is the cards for this week. hits of the week time, and we're a little bit shy on AFL hits in the last week, but we did pick up two very awesome NRL cards on Sunday. We picked up a Tavita Totola Club Heroes, that is a box hit card, so very, very nice. And our player in focus for round 10 was Valence Tavare in his debut in the NRL for the Dolphins, and that was card number 1 of 164. Let's now see if we can get any hits from our cracks and packs. And I can say we won't be getting any NRL hits from cracks and packs this week because I don't have any NRL cards at the moment. So we've got instead 3 footy stars, 3 team coach to get to. So we'll get zoomed on in and try our luck with our 3 random packs of footy stars and see, I guess, what our 3 colour spots will be this week. Let's see if we can get something other than colour spots. No, we've got Jared Witt's sons. Okay, Jared, we'll hopefully, I was going to say hopefully we don't have you. I think we do though. You kind of look familiar. Let's see. Oh, it's looking like another colour spot. No! Oh, wait, that's not a colour spot at all. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit cocky and just, well, I don't know, what's like the reverse of cocky? Like, I was just expecting that we would just get nothing but colour spots. So I was just kind of fanning them out, but that's not looking like a normal insert. That's looking like a special insert. Let's take a look. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna stop swearing now. But this is amazing. Okay, this is awesome. This is one of the best Colemans you can get. This is one of, we got the Coleman a couple of years ago. Actually, the first year that Select started the Coleman. And we got the Geelong. And I will never forget that it was Tomahawk. He lost it by 4 goals. It was Harry Mackay that year. I think it was 2021. And it got so close, and he could have drawn it. But anyway, that's in the past. This is today, and Geelong are playing tonight against Port. Oh, this is amazing. This is very, very, very perfect. Perfect. Oh, that feels really thick. I was not expecting it to feel so thick. That is a Geelong Coleman Medal Predictor. That is sick. We got the Brisbane Rising Star a couple of weeks ago. That's a nice one to get. This is a nice one to get as well. Okay, sorry, I take that back, Select. I'm sorry, I was starting to not believe in footy stars. And I was like, we're just gonna get colour spots. Look at me with egg all over my face. A Geelong Cats Coleman Predictor, number 141. So it's not the number 1 that we got back in 2021. But I am not complaining. You hearing me complain? There's nothing. There's no complaint coming out of my mouth. I take number 260, in fact. But I mean, we've got 141. You know what I mean. Yeah, oh, that's sick. And we've got Brittany Benici, Pie's colour spot. That's very, very cool. Wow, okay, let's get you in a top loader as well. I'm not used to, I don't know. What's going on? What's going on? That is awesome. That is awesome. Of course, we do have an Adelaide Coleman Predictor, which, you know, Tex did go on a goal rampage on the weekend, but Coleman Medal, you want a Geelong or the other one that, like, my mind's gone completely blank. My mind's gone, oh, you want a Carlton as well. But we've got a Geelong, and now I'm riding home Geelong's goal kickers. Tomahawk, Jezza, you do your thing. And let's see if we can get a signature booklet at the end of the year. That is sick. That's awesome. Well, that kind of makes up for not having another select show tonight. because I've just been like, I've been crazy busy. My phone's not working. I haven't had a mobile phone for a week. It's all been a bit crazy, but that's doesn't matter because we've got a Geelong Coleman predictor, and that's amazing, and I absolutely love that. We've got Lockie Neal, Lions, Essential, and that is our 3 select packs. Oh, holy dooly, that's absolutely sublime. Yeah, love that. Love that. Okay, here we go. We've got 3 packs of Team Coach. Got Aaliyah. We've got Carl Amon. He was Port, now he's not. And, I've got Angus Brayshaw. Demons handing the Pies their 2nd loss of the year. Angus, wow, that was a big game. Oh, and Tex, big game on the weekend for him as well. I mentioned that earlier. First time he's kicked 10 goals. That is supreme. We've got Toby Nankervis, big man Toby Nankervis. Got Brody Smith. And I've got Notbots. It's the linchpin, Tom Lynch. He's a big goal kicker himself as well. We talked about possible people that could get the Coleman. And we've got 1 left. But that's not the last of Team Coach. We will be opening more Team Coach on Saturday. So let's see what our final pack has. We've got Jason Horne-Francis. We've got Bailey Fritsch. And got double 3D footy odd bods. We've got, that's James Rowbottom. Rugged Robo. I don't think we've got Rugged Robo. He's got little Nike boots. I've never noticed that before. Don't have Tom Lynch one. You don't often see branding on them. Maybe you do. That's the first I've noticed that. Little Nike symbol on his boots. There you go. That is our Crack Some Packs for this week. Well, there you go. I mentioned before that in Hits of the Week, we didn't have much. Well, we didn't really have any AFL hits. Next week will be different. I'm still on a high from that absolutely awesome Geelong Coleman predictor. I am so excited. And I know I tipped Port tonight against the Cats, but I really hope Jeremy Cameron can kick a lot of goals. So I'm very, very excited for that. I'm going to put my Cats beanie on now and hope that we have a Cats goal haul for the rest of the year. But thank you very much for joining me, especially if you've made it this far. As you can probably tell, I still don't have a phone, so we're just doing whatever we can. But yeah, I will be back on Saturday morning for more Team Coach Packbusting action and Sunday morning for some more NRL cards. But until then, have a fantastic Thursday, Friday and weekend. But until then, stay cool, take care. My name is Dave, this is Scorecard Collectibles, and I can't wait to see you next time.